Hey, 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 welcome. It's a Friday evening here. We don't do too many shows on a Friday, but of course, we do a lot of unboxings on Friday. At least twice a year, we get to do these. And with Comic Art Live 11 in the books, we're starting to get mystery sketches here at CAF HQ that we're going to be packing up and shipping out. And of course, several artists and reps have been shipping out their mystery sketches. I've been seeing a few of them appear on CAF this last week, and it's always awesome to see. As everybody knows, this is one of our favorite events of the year. You know, it's one that just ties really nicely with Comic Art Live as an event. Getting to host the mystery sketch is it's fun for us because, you know, if it's we're helping facilitate artists get work, and it's putting new artwork out into the community. And you know, what's not to love about that? And this time around, of course, we introduced sketch cards as part of the mystery sketch. And you know, it's wonderful to actually be able to tell everybody that we sold more mystery sketches this time around than we ever have before. So this was a lot of fun, and it's always it's good to see. And so tonight we get to do an unboxing. We're also going to be looking at some slides and some videos from other artists who have put some time in and have already mailed out their stuff, or you know, or they're, well, it's getting there. But here, let me bring in two reps whom I think everyone here is familiar with, both Jiggy Cruz and Tatiana Dykes. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Tatiana.
Hey,
It's
thanks
always
for having us. We're excited.
yeah, well, you know, you
I'm not
guys,
speaking just for Jiggy, but you know, I'm assuming we're both excited to be here.
well, I hope
Very
so.
excited.
You know, you guys have been a part of Mystery Sketch since we started it, and you know, for me, it's grown, it's evolved. We've you know, I went back and actually I looked at some of the artworks that were done for the first one to where we're at today, and it's just, you know, you can see that there's a lot of care and attention that I think most every artist that participates in the Mystery Sketch puts into their pieces, because you know, so many people get to see them. You know, these, even if they don't end up on CAF, they're usually done in an unboxing, or you've got artists who are posting on social media showing off the work that they're doing. You know, for me, this is, I've said it many times, already said it once this evening, it is my most fun thing to get to participate in with Comic Art Live, you know, twice a year. And I appreciate both of your support and your team support,
Oh, thank you.
5 or 6 that we've done.
And Bill, you're right. It has evolved. I also look at the past mystery sketches, and the artists have stepped up their game throughout the years. Like everyone who's participated in the mystery sketch, which is pretty cool.
Definitely.
I
What
think
do you
in some
think,
ways
Tatiana?
it's become an unspoken challenge. As some of the artists go, mine has to be the best. I know Jimmy's got, you know, 3 or 4 of the same character. Mine needs to be the best one, and that's what we, you know, I mean, as a collector, that's what we always want to see, right?
Yeah, of course. No, I think you know, we want Mystery Sketch to not be a mystery forever. We want everybody in the art collecting community to figure out that this is something that they need to participate in. That it's you know, it is so special. And like you said, I mean, even on rep teams like both of you have, you know, the artists do want to. You know, they know that it's not competition, but you want to do good work when everybody else is getting to see what you've worked on as well. Because, you know, again, we do these unboxings, and yeah, it just, I love it. And again, just your support of the mystery sketch since we got this thing started. And heck, I can say even Comic Art Live, since we started there, both you know, Jiggy, since you formed, you've been exhibiting there. Tatiana, same thing, you've been there from the beginning of Comic Art Live, since the first one we did in May 2020. So you know, I appreciate all of the effort that you've both put into making sure that the Comic Art Live weekend shows are fun, and you know, hopefully, you know, successful for everybody who participates. So why don't we get this thing started? Before we even look at any of your team stuff, and you know, I've got a list, and we're going to bring in Veronica Fish, and we're going to take a look at some of the pieces that she has done for Mystery Sketch here. You got to be in a better spot than that. There we go, Veronica. Top left presentation. So thank you. You and Andy have done the last few mystery sketches as well. And you know, I know you both are always busy, so you know, as kind of a pair of independent artists, you know, working on mystery sketches, you know, we really appreciate that, because it just adds a little bit of extra variety to the mystery sketch. And then I hope you guys enjoy it as much as we enjoy getting to see the finished product.
It's so nice. And as Tatiana said, like when I see the other art, because Andy has actually bought stuff from like he's entered to get one, and he's drawn in it. And when his arrived, I was like, I want to be that good. So he got a Barnabas Collins that was so amazing that I was like, I'm gonna bring it because I also work digitally about 90% of the time. So when the opportunity comes up to do something by hand, I'm like, oh yeah, let's crack out all my stuff and let's start drawing like on paper. So yeah, it's really fun to be able to switch back and forth between looking at a monitor and slowly destroying my eyesight to looking at a like having like ink on your hands again.
Well, we have, I think we've got scans of all of the pieces that you and Andy did, and and make sure you say hey to Andy for us. So we miss him, but I guess I'll get to see him. He'll be at Heroes, I believe, so I'll get to see him in a few weeks. And
Yes,
June.
exactly. Yep, he says hello to everybody too.
All right, now this first piece is not a mystery sketch, I have to say, but it's a piece that I commissioned Veronica during Comic Art Live. For those of you who have had the misfortune of not going to Andy and Veronica's booth in Comic Art Live, they while they do accept commissions in the traditional format, they actually put them in as items within their booth. So I just went in, during the show and bought mine, paid for it right through Comic Art Live. And so this first piece is in fact the commission that I got, and it's not for me. Well, I enjoyed the movie immensely. This is actually for Gwen.
You're not singing "Let It Go" like in your car.
Yeah, I love breaking in the song at least a couple times a year, but no, this is beautiful, and I'm sure Gwen isn't watching right now, but thank you for it's fantastic. I can't wait to give it to her as a gift.
Oh, well, it's super fun being able to do something that has like a very specific costume too. Like I think when you get into like fandom that you're like, oh, I get to do a costume that is from the winter special and not from the movie or like movie too. Like it was so specific. It was, I don't know, it's just fun. Like maybe it's the kind of girly aspect of it. Like you get to research different costumes. But yeah, thanks for asking me.
No, I'm very, very happy with this. And again, it's gorgeous. And yeah, Gwen is going to love it when she gets that one. But now on to mystery sketches. And, the thing is, some people in the audience may end up seeing pieces that that were done for them. You never know. Uh-oh, Bill is my I didn't highlight that, just so everybody knows.
It was me. I did it.
I thought it was Bill.
I wouldn't highlight that comment. I would have ignored that comment. But all right, thank you for that.
Every opportunity.
It was from Kazra, so it was okay.
This is Andy's
piece. So here we go. A piece by Andy.
Yeah, and he was really great because he goes like, should I put color on this? And I was like, do it. And I get really aggressive with color, and he was he was like, what if it smudges? So we did a little test thing, but he was really gracious to take my suggestion, but luckily it didn't smudge and the ink's fine. But this is a really great graphic piece by Andy, my husband, and I think he really killed it. So very dynamic.
I agree. And this is one of the 9x12 mystery sketches. And
that's one of his sketch cards.
This was sketch card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think. Well, I know we had a lot of Captain America sketch cards. There's one particular Captain America fan who buys a lot, but I actually think we had a few that were commissioned that were not by that one gentleman. Even though there he is, Alberto going, who is that mine? You never know, Alberto. Remember, Alberto had a couple choices for all of his. He was, gave you like Red Sonja or Captain America. So Andy did a very good job on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Alberto's in here without just watching the whole show with his eyes closed, since he likes to be surprised. You're going to see a lot of your pieces tonight, Alberto.
This is one of my Cyclops. Yeah, I was a huge fan of that TV show because I think just the way that the age broke down, I saw the cartoon first and the comic second. So the 97 X-Men was that's like how I envisioned them on like the animated series.
Very cool.
It is awesome. And just so everybody knows, I did not ask for Cyclops on my sketch cards. I only asked for Thor. So this one is not for me, but it's fantastic, Veronica.
Thanks.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
This
Wow.
is I think this is Domino, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Domino.
I wonder if
I
it's
love
going
that.
to
That's
that
fantastic.
guy.
Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun breaking out the Copic markers because I was like, I haven't used these in kind of a while. Like I've just used the gray tone, so we just went with all the color. So
I can guess who this is for, and I'm jealous. That's gorgeous.
thanks. This is Andy's Namor, I think. Pretty sure it's Namor.
Yeah. Very nicely done. So have you guys done a lot of sketch cards before? I mean, clearly you've done them at OAX, but in
OAX
your
was,
regular...
yeah, OAX was where we realized that like, oh, there's a huge fan group that really loves sketch cards, and that's what started it. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing them. I really love being able to like not worry too much about a panel or a layout, just do it and move on to the next one. I like that.
I remember when Andy and I were emailing about it, he was like, I can do these in the evening before I'm going to bed. I love, he's like, I love doing sketch cards.
He does. He does. He draws all the time.
Oh, this is nice, Veronica.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah, this is a Phoenix. I really enjoyed doing this a lot because if you saw how this began, you'd be pretty worried. So maybe you should start over. And then it kind of came together towards the very, very end. I got really nervous. I'd have to just scrap it and start over. But yeah, I love being able to bring in a character's powers to compensate for a background. Like I have a really hard time visualizing backgrounds and perspective. And when you get to go abstract with it, it just makes it fun, and it also makes it a little easier mentally to like picture how the piece is gonna wrap up.
I wish I had asked for this one. This came out really, really nicely, but
Thanks.
there's always the next Comic Art Live, right? That you'll be doing the mystery sketches and taking commissions during the show. But yeah, this is beautiful.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Our plan is to really this is a red Sonia that I did. This is a sketch card. And I'm a little bummed out that I mailed this because I want to add stuff to it, but it's like it's too late. It's done. Let it go. But yeah, just being able to bring out the red, and once you start putting that ink down, you're like, all right, I am committing to this. let's just leave it.
Oh, I could see how you could do more, but I like it as is. I mean, it's striking. You focus right on her face and the hair, and I think it's lovely. It's finished. Doesn't need any more.
Thanks. I think that was a 1-pen one too.
All right, no, I did not commission this one either. But look at that, Cyclops in the Savage Land.
Yeah, this is a Savage Land Cyclops that I got to do. Now, I have not read this. I know of it, but I'm not familiar with it. So it was really fun. Like when I was Googling David Nakayama's work, because that's what this client had asked for specifically. And when I was like looking up, I was like, I can't believe this is a thing. This is so wild. It's like 1 million BC storyline that actually I haven't read it. So I want to go back and check it out. It's pretty wild.
Yep. Alberto asks, who the heck orders a Savage Land Cyclops? I mean, come on, Alberto. I mean, everybody, you can ask for whatever you want. I mean, this is fantastic. And look at all the background you did in this one, Veronica. You were just talking about,
I was just thinking about
backgrounds and doing a little bit simpler. Well, you went all out on this one.
Yeah, I mean, when you get like pterodactyls and volcanoes and stuff, just throw it in the mix.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Somebody's gonna be very happy, and I hope I should always remind everybody when you get these mystery sketches, post them to Comic Art fans, and be sure to tag them as mystery sketches from the art type drop menu, because that's in there now, so that you can properly tag them, and it'll be easy for people to search on the mystery sketches going forward. And that's always fun, and it's part of the best of at the end of the year too. So you gotta do it the right way and get them on cap.
Stephen doesn't admit to it. He can own it. He can be proud of that Savage Land. This is Andy's piece. I love this one. I love the like rainy noir aspect of it. I think it's so good.
Yeah, no, that one came out really nice too. I can think of some of the other mystery sketches that Andy's done, and they do have a very noirish feel. I mean, it's kind of got that style already, right, with the way he handles his inking and everything. But yeah, it
Oh,
carries
yeah.
over nicely to this piece.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, was that the last one? That was the last one. Well, you got it. You guys got it. How many did you get? You got 9 or 10 or so this time around. So that's not too shabby.
Yeah, it was. We're really hoping our plans going forward with CAF, since we just wrapped a big graphic novel and we have some more time now, is we really want to be able to invest some more time in. We really want to improve our CAF gallery. We want to put a lot more pages in it from Sabrina and from Archie and from all kinds of stuff. So like if you go to it now, I feel like it's not as representative of the stuff that's literally in these drawers that we just have to scan, and we got to get it up there. So moving forward, we really want to do some more paintings, some more original art listings. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, that's good. Yeah, Andy mentioned that you guys were going to be in between a few jobs, and so you were going to spend some time getting everything together. And he and I have some stuff to talk about that we're going to be working on that I think will be beneficial to you both and all artists out there. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously we look forward to that. We always feel that artists don't utilize CAF enough to promote their works and to show off their commission opportunities, those sorts of things. A lot of people feel that only collectors can share their works on CAF, but we've always promoted the fact that we want artists utilizing the site in that way. So I'm glad that you both will do that, and and maybe when you start sharing it socially and telling people to go check out your CAF, that it'll encourage other artists to do the same.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why reps are so invaluable, because when it's just you like can't even process all of the little things that you need to do well and professionally. You just so like having reps who know what they're doing. I really appreciate the work that you guys do, Jiggy and Tatiana.
Thank you.
It's
thank you.
it's a lot of work, and to not have that, like knowing like I got a lot of stuff to sort out. I just really appreciate that aspect.
Well, you have this amazing skill that we don't have, and so we want, like for me, I want my artists to be able to focus on their art. Don't focus on all the other stuff. Let me handle that for you. You focus on the art, because I can't do it. They do it way better than I do.
Yeah, you just find skill sets and you match up, and everybody grows. And CAF is a great. I was just on CAF. I was just telling Andy I wanted to buy so much artwork, and I contacted Paul Rivochet or Rivoche. I can't remember how to say his name, but he was like, "It's sold." I'm so bummed out.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go through his CAF gallery again and maybe find something else.
Yeah, he exhibited during Comic Art Live, and I know that he did sell all or most of those Mr. X pages that he posted. That's why when you mentioned it, I thought, oh, well, maybe he has a few more that he was going to list for sale.
Next time.
All right, Veronica. Well, as always, thank you so much. And please thank Andy as well for participating. It's always a pleasure to get to work with you guys. And yeah, don't forget, the next show's in November. So, I'll be emailing you both in early October to make sure you want to do Mystery Sketch again. And you're always welcome.
Oh, feelings mutual. Thanks, guys. It was nice seeing you.
Have awesome work, Veronica.
Likewise.
Thanks.
See you, Veronica. All right. Yeah, there we go. That's the setting I like. It works one way with 3 and a different way with 4. So before we dive in and look at some more art, well, no, we're going to dive in and look at more artwork. Let's just do that. I've got slides. I've shown some of these before, but for those of you who weren't watching one of the CAF updates, let's see here. I've got some stuff from a few artists that have already mailed out their artworks, but they sent me scans. And so I thought this would be a good opportunity to show off a few pieces that we've already have shown and a few that you probably haven't seen. So Caleb Addy was participating this time around. He also did some, I believe, in November as well. So he got a few 9x12s as well as a few sketch cards. So these first couple are the 9x12s. They came out really nice on tone paper. That always adds a little extra oomph to any artwork, so it's nice to see. And I think the next one, well, yeah, no, that's right. He had 5 9x12s, and he got a couple of the sketch cards as well. And I should
Ooh.
remind everybody too, because I remember that somebody who got one of Caleb's sketch cards emailed me saying, I got this second card and it's blank. Can I use it to get something drawn on it? Or, like maybe, or do I have to return it? And as a reminder to everybody who got sketch cards, we asked everybody if an artist were shipping them, or if we're shipping them, you're going to get a blank sketch card with every sketch card order so that you can take it to a show and have an artist sketch on it. It was part of the deal for kicking off the whole sketch card event. We wanted to give you a second card, so that's what it's for. Please show it off. It's and maybe the artist will pick it up and say, "What is this Comic Art Live thing?" And be sure to tell them what it is. So yeah, it works out good for everybody, and you get another sketch card to add to your collection. Darian says, I'm the silk one. Perfect. Yeah, that was a great piece, Darian. Congratulations. Let's see here. And I do think, who else did I have in here? Oh, that's right. Chris Foreman. And he's done a lot of sketch cards. I did show these images off before, but it bears
That's a lot of detail on that
I'd be
flash.
foolish not to show these again, right? I mean, look at that. These things are amazing. I know
everybody else just go home after that. Holy moly.
I know. I saw these and I'm like, shoot, I wish I'd, well, the thing is, you see this stuff, this is, if you ever see Chris Foreman at a show, or you have the opportunity to, commission him for a sketch card, you know what you're going to get now. I mean, and I think that's one of the wonderful things about the mystery sketch is getting, the opportunity to see what the talents of creators, but, also the type of work they're going to be able to do, because, I mean, these are edge-to-edge sketch cards. I don't think I've gotten to say that on the channel yet. That's the first for me. Edge-to-edge sketch cards. They're amazing. And just a couple close-ups on those too. And then now these next ones were not. These were from Fred. Fred Hembeck did two for us, and he didn't. How did he do these? I think he threw them on his copy machine and copied it. So these aren't the scans. I even tried to color correct them, but Fred did too. So we got a black cat, and then we also got a look at
minutes.
There's minutes as well. So I know that Fred shipped these out early in the week. So whomever got these may already have them in hand. So this was awesome. The opportunity to add sketch cards allowed us to work with Fred and a lot of other artists that we might not have had the opportunity, and just like with Chris before Fred here as well. So yeah, and I mean this was great. I should have Brian Hitch's sketch cards in the next day or two, because I got a ping from FedEx that they're close. So again, just cool stuff. I got to see who sent the piece in? Oh, Josh Cassara, which I don't have that image prepped, but somebody got a great shadow cat. He only was able to do one this time around, Josh was, but it turned out fantastic. So whoever the lucky person is that got that one, I mean, wow. So Tatiana, I think I wanted to switch to you and your artists next. So let me get this share screen here.
While you're pulling that, somebody asked if we're going to be doing the extra freebie card in November.
That's a good question. And if Kazra hasn't answered it yet, I would say we probably will. Absolutely. I know we have to print more sketch cards because, we did put a lot out there, and we gave some of the artists some extra sketch cards as well, that in the anticipation that they would be willing to come on in November again. So a marvelously sketch says Chris Foreman does great sketch work. Absolutely. But yeah, like I sent Fred 10, just to be on the safe side. George Hodge, who unfortunately I should have queued up some of his images because his 3 were fantastic, but I sent him 10, and with the idea too that if they don't use them in November, then they should be drawing on them and getting them out into the world. It's just great to have them. The Comic Art Live name is on them. We want people to learn about this, and sketch cards are a really easy way for us to do it. Oh, Sketch. It says they got the Josh Cassara piece. Good. Fantastic. It was beautiful. It really was nice. So get it up on CAF. Alberto says he wants a Kazra sketch card. Okay. I can't say that I've seen Kazra do any fine artwork, but I'm sure he would do a fantastic job on a sketch card given the chance. So, oh, that's right. I did hear that he did that. So, hey, Alberto, ask and you may receive. You never know. But all right, well, let's go ahead and let me share this screen here, and we can take a look at the pieces here from TDR Gallery. Now, this isn't going to be every piece, right? This is just what you've received so far, Tatiana?
Yeah, so there's some people had sent me photos or sketches in advance, but there's like 3 packages in the mail right now. So the first ones are from Cross. She got hers back to me early. She had 2 very different sketch requests, and she actually loves when I do that because she gets to do really different things. So this was a Dark Knight Returns Batman. So she went really moody with it, which was a lot of fun. And then her other sketch is completely different. So it's actually been fun. The longer, the more of these events we're doing, we've been getting, people are getting really, really creative with the characters. And so she laughed when she saw her list, but she had just so much fun working on these. So obviously this is from Sorcerer's Apprentice, right, from Fantasia. So
Yeah,
just such a, I've never seen her do anything like Disney looking like that. And I just thought it came out so cute.
Now, when you're doing the assignments, do you work with the artists at all, or do you kind of play to each artist's strength and give them the assignments? Because just so everybody knows, I give a spreadsheet to each of the reps in waves throughout the process, and I never know what happens after that. So how do you typically handle that, Tatiana?
So I try. There's a certain amount of randomization, but I also try to, I take into account, like, I know I'm going to get this, certain number of same collectors repeatedly. And so I try to make sure that I mix up who they're getting sketches from so that it's not, the same person doing the same character. And then outside of that, once I've kind of looked at that piece, then I don't look at who has requested it. I just look at the character and I try to match things, characters that I think people will have a lot of fun with, or ones that I think that they're really strong. So there's 2 sketch cards from Dylan Macco, who is a newer artist that I've been working with for about the last year or so. And he didn't do the mystery sketch event before because he was a little nervous about, I'm not sure. But he said he would take 2 this time. And I think he just absolutely knocked these out of the park.
Wow.
So, and I'm hoping that means that he'll feel more comfortable in doing more mystery sketch events in the future. Maybe we can get him to do some 9x12s as well.
Yeah, I mean, clearly very, very talented. I'm not familiar with Dylan's work, but I mean, from what he's packing in these small sketch cards, I think he'd do fantastic on 9x12s as well. Let's see.
Ooh, very nice.
These off to Eric's work.
So speaking of talking people into it, Eric Grove, I talked into doing some for the event as well. And for those of you who went to OAX the first year, he was there the first year. He started working with me after year 1, but before year 2. And he's coming back for year 3. And so his work's just amazing. This was a 9x12 Cosmic Spider-Man. He asked me, okay, should I put color on these? And I said, this is, I'm just make sure he is aware of, like, this is how the mystery sketch stuff works. I explained everything to him. And then I tell him, look, man, you're a painter. People love your paint work. So if it works for you and you can make it happen. And he just absolutely killed it.
Yeah, somebody's going to be very surprised and very happy when they receive that one.
So these were his 3 sketch cards. I love the Doom. I think it's really nice. They're all great, but I like that one a lot in particular. And it was nice to see some ink work from him as well.
Oh yeah, and you kind of get the Kirby crackle in all 3 of them. That adds a little bit of fun to them.
Yeah.
And I think there was one more. Look at this.
Yes, this was the one we have a like a CAF team text thread, and I was like, oh my goodness, you guys look at this. So this Unknown Soldier is just incredible. I mean, just that he put entirely too much work in it, but it looks so good. So that will be a very happy collector as well.
I'm happy someone asked for Unknown Soldier.
Yeah, it's not one you get very often, so it was really nice. I was like, oh, Eric will do a great job with this. So
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I mean, I just can't. I want some. Yeah, I want somebody to be videotaping the the unboxing of this one when the collector receives it, because it's clearly, they're gonna be blown away, because it's just not what you'd expect. But Eric, he's super talented. We all know that. We saw him at OX1, and I even commissioned him for a piece for that show. But no, this is great. So please tell Eric thank you for doing this, and we hope he's up for doing them again in November.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he had a really good time doing these. So, I mentioned some of the fun and different characters. These are from the next few are from Jason Krager. They're in the mail. I'll get them in the next couple days, but he had sent me some photos. So I don't think any of my artists have ever been requested to do an ambush bug before, but here we are. So it's just fun. It's just a really fun piece.
I would imagine the mystery sketch, a lot of the artists say that, I have never been asked to do this, but I'm up for the challenge.
And then he did a couple sketch cards. So Magic, and then Red Sonja was the next one.
Digithoris?
Oh yeah, and this is a piece from, I'm forgetting what it's called. It's from a cartoon.
Pirates of Dark Water?
Pirates of Dark. Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah. Interesting.
So this was one I had to give to Jason Krager, because he's really good at like the 80s, 90s animation. Like, first of all, he probably, is familiar with the cartoon. And then I just knew he would do a really good job with bringing the characters to life. So
I'm not familiar with it.
#1 Marvel fan. Yeah, I love that show.
All right. So now, everybody's recommending it, right? I need to add this to my watch list now. Dark Waters.
The Pirates of Dark Water.
Pirates of Dark Water. All right.
Yeah.
Dark Water, yeah.
And then here was another.
And then this was his other sketch card. So the Red Sonja. I was really happy to see that a lot of my artists were getting, kind of creative with the sketch cards and doing different things. And some of them were doing color and other things. So yeah, he did a great job on this. This one is probably Alberto's.
Probably,
yeah. Now, I mean, for the artists in your team that did sketch cards, had they all done work on sketch card size pieces before?
No, they had not. And there's Jason in the chat. Hey, Jason, thanks for joining. A few of them have, done like sketch cards, like in the Marvel sets and things. And so they're used to working small. Some of them had not. So, I mean, I'm sure they've drawn on sketch cards at some point, ever, but not something that they were doing regularly. So, but I gave everybody the opportunity, what they wanted to work on. And, several artists were more than willing to do the sketch cards. And I think Jason just did an incredible job of really maximizing that space. I mean, if I didn't know that was a sketch card, if I didn't know that that's how small it was, and I saw this image, I would just assume that was, like an 8.5 by 11 or something, like much larger.
Yeah. Well, Jason, thank you so much for doing these. And Jason's done work on, I mean, I think with you on these since we started Mystery Sketches too.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. He's done some just incredible work. And he's gone really extra on a few things here and there as well. There's one that I forgot to put in here that I showed you guys in one of our meetings or in one of our chats, but it's actually good. I'm going to leave it secret because he just absolutely killed it. It's one of the 9x12s, and I'm just going to wait for the person to get it and just completely lose their mind. So, because it was, I'll just say the character. It was Magic and a 9x12, and so Jason, when you sent it over to me, I just immediately had to share it with the team. And then Kazra was like arguing about how he was going to steal it and how the person who got the mystery sketch couldn't have it. And then like somebody else was like, no, I want to have it. I mean, it's incredible. So I'm really excited for that person to get theirs. We'll leave it a secret until they get it.
Yeah, Marcus says there was a signature panel on the back. What was that, Jiggy? I'm sorry.
I hope the person posts that magic so we can all see.
I agree. It better wind up on CAF. We need to, what we need to do is we need to print out cards that practically demand that after they receive it. So all the reps and all the artists get these cards and they put them in with the mystery sketch. so it could be one side of the cards can say thank you for participating in the mystery sketch. When they turn it over, it says, and you better post it to Comic Card Fan ASAP, right? So yeah,
Bill,
next
I'll
time.
do you one better. What
Okay.
if we ask people to video their reactions and then they can post?
Yeah. Oh, we've been doing a lot more social posting these days.
Yeah, I
I think
saw.
that would be pretty cool. People should
Yeah.
do. All right, Jiggy. I love that idea. We should, but somehow they got to know what they're opening. But yes, absolutely love that idea. And Paul Dunn says we should bring scanners to OAX.
Hey,
Yeah,
Paul.
that's not a bad idea. But on this piece, I saw that that Marcus said no sig on it. And there's a signature panel on the back of all these cards, Marcus. So I would imagine that it was signed on the back, or it was signed before it got to Tatiana.
Yeah.
This is a really nice card.
I reminded my artist like 5 times to sign the back.
Same.
So I'm like, don't forget.
Oh, maybe
so
I hope
these
Lance
are
isn't
now
watching this one.
Jason
I'm
Johnson's.
skipping over that one.
Yeah.
I don't want that was probably a surprise. I'm gonna hide that one.
Okay, yeah. So these are Jason Johnson's. He decided to just do sketch cards this time. He participates in the mystery sketches sometimes if he has time. And so he just did sketch cards. This one's amazing. It's one of those like, how did you fit that much in that small card again? So.
Oh no. Marcus, I'm sorry. I totally I didn't preview all these before I started doing the slides. All right, he's watching. Anyway.
Oh, well, then happy birthday, Lance.
Happy birthday, Lance.
Well, fine. Then we might as well just there you go. If Dr. Doom says it, you're guaranteed to have a happy birthday.
It makes it cooler because it was on here. See, we
That's
all
right.
got to wish Lance a happy birthday. That's way cooler than just skipping it.
Mm-hmm. But I agree with you. I mean, come on, they're packing this much detail into a small card, and the sword is so huge, and yet there's still that much detail in it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I think
so
we know
Red
who this is
Sonia,
going.
probably for a certain somebody.
Oh, it's months away. Well, it's I don't know what the
Well, this is all going to be on YouTube, so you just send him the video, so he can watch it again when he gets the card. It's a win-win.
Yes. But then a beautiful Red Sonia here, and he just thanked. See, that's Marcus just had a party at Lance's house because it was his birthday, and I got to see some of the stuff that Marcus got. He's a lucky man to have Lance in his life. But and I think Alberto is a lucky man for getting this piece as well. Gosh, and this could be for Alberto as well. You never know. Hey,
that one
is that
might
for you,
be
Bill?
for Bill.
all right. See, I chose wisely. See, I did not ask for Cyclops in the Savage Land. I went all Thor this time. I figured. I think what I'm going to do each show is, I'll have a different character. So maybe it'll be Cyclops next November. But this show, I wanted all my sketch cards to be Thor. So there we go.
I mean, you got Thor and Mjolnir all in one sketch card.
Yeah, no, this is perfect. Oh man, I can't wait to get that one. Very nice.
Veronica?
Yeah, Veronica. Yeah. So this was when I saw this request. This was in the second round or something. I got. I said, I have to get this one to Jason, and he emailed me back. He was he's super excited because he just doesn't get requests like this. The only artist I rep who gets this character requested is Sonia because she's worked on Betty and Veronica. So Jason was super excited to get this because it's just not something he ever gets to draw. So there was no Betty requested though, just Veronica.
Well, if I went back and looked, there was one buyer that had 8 of the Archie gang in sketch cards.
Okay, cool. So they'll have a bunch of different artists.
Right. So that you saw those 2 Chris Foreman pieces, the color pieces, and I know that George Hodge got Archie. I'm pretty sure. So I think it's going to be cool. I hope that the collector posts all 8 in one photograph or scan on CAF because I want to see them all together. Right. That's just cool. I like that idea, and I hope it'd be something that cool. I mean, I could just say I want a certain set of X-Men next time and get them all. I mean, this was a great idea.
I think someone in November should request, you know, the JLA versus JSA. Just make sure you get every single one of those characters in there.
Well, it will, you know, it's my duty to divvy up the assignments. I do it randomly, but yeah, that would start getting challenging to make sure that they were spread out evenly amongst everyone. But you know, we can make it happen. So a zealot piece here as well.
Yeah, this is another one of those, like, props to him for squeezing that much, because, you know, she's got kind of a lot of things, right? She's a 90s character. She's got a lot of things. And the amount that he fit in there is just fantastic. Did a really good job.
I agree. Marcus says, but will the November cards arrive in time for Christmas? I think so. I think the artists have been cranking these out this time around, and we tried to keep everybody on a stricter, schedule pace. So yeah, I think that would be fine, and we can. I like that idea. If people, why wouldn't we want to have collectors buying artwork for their family and friends and doing it for Christmas? Sure. I think we would we could. I wouldn't call it a guarantee, but we can stress the idea that all the artwork should be in the hand of the buyers before Christmas. Now I know this is a piece by Near, and wow, that's great.
Yeah, so it's the pose references the Executioner from Paul De La Roche's The Execution of Lady Jane Grey. That's the reference on this one. I believe this is Matt Moore's.
Yeah.
So I gave Near he has one of those like artist choice lists, and
right,
that's what Near picked. Yeah, very cool.
Wow. Well, Matt's going to be very happy. He's got eclectic tastes in his mystery sketches, and he's stuck with those themes from the very beginning, and it's produced some crazy, amazing work. So,
did he ask for another ghost, like Papa Emeritus?
Yeah, that was on the list. Like that, he's got choices. So I just gave Near the whole list. Matt's also a regular client of Near's. He's a big fan of Near's. So I was like, I don't think I've given Near one of these. And so I was like, let's have Near do one. And he just killed it. It's so good.
Wow. I love the contrast on this one with the arm and the dagger. That's fantastic.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, so this is Elric. And it's the pose was taken from a medieval artwork depicting dagger fighters. And he sent me the link, but I'm not going to stick that in the chat. But that's what, he's always really thoughtful about what he wants to reference. And then for any of you who were at or watched after the panel at Comic Art Live with Near, we did kind of a live version of what he might do. So, he decided he was going to draw Akira. We had everybody giving ideas. And then it was like, how do we kind of take this character and flip it a little bit and make it, something different? And so it was like a Western version of, and so he talked us through the process during the panel, which was really, really cool. If any of you haven't watched it, please watch it. It's on you can go to the previous live streams on YouTube. It was from this last Comic Art Live, and to give you some insight into his process. Because when you commission Near for something, one of the things that I tell people is really important is Near is not an artist that you over art direct. You give him as little as possible, and then you're just going to get back something really cool.
That is quite true. I commissioned him at OAX this year and got one heck of a Thor image that was, like you said, you don't know what to expect, but you let him just roll with whatever he's feeling, and you're always going to wind up very happy.
So this was Johnny Sacco and his flying robot, and so he did it as though Johnny were like an archaeologist and finds this robot. Like, he digs them up out of the desert. It's pretty cool. And I just love the emotion there.
Yeah, I love, just the vine work on here is just cool and just pulls the whole piece together. It's like, Near didn't need to add all that extra little detail, but it's what makes the piece so special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he puts 110% into all of these. They're never just a, quick get her done kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is John Kent. This was requested to lean into gay pride. So this was based on an image from the very first gay pride event, like ever, that was like on record, and so they have photos and stuff from it. So it's based on one of the photos from that event.
Well, the consigner, the commissioner will be very, very happy with this one as well. And I just love, again, I love when he puts in the heavy black.
Yeah.
It uses this thin line to kind of add his details, like with like the hand with the dagger, the pants here. Yeah, Nier is he's just got such a way with his style that it's you can't compare it to anybody. I love it.
Wow.
Sketch cards?
These are his sketch cards. So I
Dang.
love the way he did the thing. It's just so incredibly different. I would never have thought to draw that character that way, and it's just really cool.
Hey, Caesar, congrats. Yeah, you did you got that piece by Nier. It came out really, really nice.
Is the Groot going to Ian?
I am not sure. I think it might be. I don't have the list in front of me.
Yeah, I can't say. I believe Ian did get a few mystery sketches, but I don't recall what they were. Very different, yeah. But these are awesome too. And I actually had forgotten that Nier was doing some sketch cards, so this is great. Please thank Nier for for all the extra work that he put into these. These are beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he we were able to, since he lives in Israel, trying to figure out shipping and what makes sense. And we were able to combine a bunch of stuff together. And I sent him a bunch of cards, and so it worked out. Because at first I wasn't sure that was going to work, but it worked out great.
All right,
and then we have some pieces. And there's one more piece that Nier did that we showed at the panel, and I didn't have that in the list, but that one's pretty cool too. I'm sure people will see that one posted up around.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's been doing the mystery sketches since the beginning. He always does something different, which, he's done so many Batmans, but he always makes sure he does something different. So I really like this one. I love the highlights and the use of negative space on this one.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed Ryan's work, and I secretly have hoped that one of these days he'll get one of my my mystery sketch requests, because he always does a great job on these. There you go. Look at this battle damaged Colossus.
Yes, this was another one of those. He got a couple different character choices, and I think I love that he's like steaming, like that steaming metal. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah, he and Sunfire got into an argument, and we don't see Sunfire here, so you know who won.
Yes, exactly. He thought maybe he could melt Colossus, and he was wrong.
Yeah, he barely singed his costume. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Nice
this may
hole.
or may not be for Matt DiTullio.
That's pretty nice. If it is for Matt, I'm sure he's going to be a happy man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool. I love the little just bit of like the speed lines on that back foot, just to give that motion.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Two
Black Canary.
Pieces one after another. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Wow.
And it's funny because I never know with Ryan, like, what is he going to choose to do? Because he's done some, like, sometimes he'll do like a color bust, or sometimes he'll do a full figure. And I'm just like, whatever you want to do. This, I really like that speed. You can really feel how light this character is in the way that he's drawn the action and the kind of the fuzziness and stuff down there. And Longshot's just a fun character. The way he drew him, it's just so Arthur Adams reminiscent. Like, I love this piece. It's really fun.
Yeah, Ryan does great work. And yeah, if you ever get to see him at a show, I definitely encourage people to hit him up for a convention sketch or commission.
Yes, and he pays attention to finger numbers. Somebody's talking about the fingers.
I clicked too fast there. There's another one. Look
You
at
don't
that.
want to skip over this one. This Moon
No,
Knight's awesome.
I mean, not at all. He was into this one. I can tell.
Yeah, there always ends up being like, you know, you can tell the pieces where they just get a little bit carried away, and you know, this was definitely it. He just does such a good job with the ink wash and just the movement of the cape and the face. It's so good. I don't remember who this one's for either, but they're going to be really happy.
Yeah. Wow. That is a great Moon Knight. Marvelously sketched. Oh boy. So here we go. We got
And his
some.
sketch cards. And
he did these in
chose to
color.
do color too. Yep.
I mean, that was a preference for him. Did he feel like? I mean, did you talk with him about it? I mean, why did he choose to go with color on these?
You know, I didn't ask him. I'll have to ask him about why because he always asks me with these, you know, well, like kind of what are the parameters? And so I give him the parameters, but I say, look, other than that, it's completely up to you. So, yeah, he just decided to do color. My guess is he probably sketched them out and thought, these need color, you know? So
Right.
that the collectors are going to be great. I mean, they're edge to edge, full bleed art. And he's one of the artists I work with who has a lot of experience with sketch cards because he did, you know, sketch cards for a lot of the Marvel sets. And so he's very familiar with how to work on sketch cards.
Awesome. Wow.
I love his Wonder Woman. So whenever there's a Wonder Woman, I have to always give him one.
See, now everybody's going to start thinking about asking for Wonder Woman in November and hoping that it goes to TD Art Gallery.
Is this going to Wonder Effing Woman?
I do believe she did get a mystery sketch this time around. There were a few Wonder Woman requests, so it's you never know, right? And was this the last one, Tatiana? It was. Okay.
I think that was the last one. So there's more. There's more in the mail, and that's just what I had. And then you know, the few images that like, you know, Jason's package is on the way, but I had those photos from him, so I went ahead and put those in there. So but yeah, you know, there's most of them are on the way.
Well, there's gonna be some very happy collectors again. So next up, Mark Hay couldn't join us today, and I know that he actually was shipping out a lot of his artwork earlier, middle of the week, and so he decided to shoot some video of some unboxing, or not, he's not actually unboxing. He set up a camera and he shot some video, and he does a Mark Hay voiceover like only Mark Hay can. So I got this like 3-minute clip of him showing off some of the artist work that he's gotten in the mail. A lot of his artists are from South America, so I think he's gotten most of the artwork from his North American artists, but I think he's probably got another wave coming in because I think that those artists down in South America, I think they try to pool their artwork whenever they can and ship it together, or at least in a couple packages to save on shipping from there. But here, let's see, where is that video? Here we go.
Hey everyone, this is Mark Hay with Splash Page Comic Art, bringing you a unveiling for the mystery sketch event that we had this past weekend. I wanted to show you some of the cool stuff that Maxi Dallo has done, so I will be throwing those out here, and then we'll move on to a couple other artists that also provided art for the event. We also have, for the first time, some of the cool sketch cards that Maxi did. He participated in that as well. Maxi also received a couple full commission requests during Comic Art Live, so here are a couple amazing pieces that he did. Now we'll move on to a couple pieces from Leo Sandler. And Emiliano Ernola, he has participated a few times as well. Some cool stuff from him. You might see your piece listed here. Continuing our mystery sketch pieces, here's Francisco Peranzini. And Alberto Teresito. Look at all that detail, check that out. Somebody might recognize that one. Also, Paul Lee signs his name Polly. And a couple cool sketch pieces from Paul. Sketch cards. We will have more of our artist packages coming soon. But this is what we have so far. You guys should start receiving packages hopefully next week with some of this amazing art in it. Thanks. Appreciate you guys participating.
Yeah, that was a landscape sketch card there, Stingray.
Full figures in a sketch card. Holy moly.
I know. Yeah, no, those were all awesome. I thank Mark for recording that. I think he got some of his. I know he had some of his European artists. Looks like they got their stuff too. I know he works with a few Italian artists, so I think he got those already. But yeah, fantastic stuff. And Mark wanted me to let everybody know that Maxi, he took those couple commissions during Comic Art Live, and I think that they're going to be doing a commission announcement next week for Maxi. But if you're interested in getting anything from him, head on over to splashpageart.com and send Mark an email letting him know that you're interested, because Maxi does great work. Gee, I saw you mentioned in the chat you own a few pieces by him. I've bought a couple pieces from him. I got a mystery sketch from him, I think a year ago. I love Maxi's work, and yeah, oh, that's a can't miss opportunity if you haven't gotten something from Maxi already.
There was just so much good stuff in all of that stuff that Mark was showing. That
Lone Wolf and Cub
was
piece.
my favorite, I think.
That's right. See, we were thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, Kaz was screaming for Jiggy. I actually have two people before Jiggy, and then it's Jiggy and the next comic art team. So I'll go quick on these. Yes, I get it. Here, let's we got Ian Cinco. Ian sent me the images that he worked on for Mystery Sketch. So we got a sketch card here.
Oh God.
By Ian.
So much
came out
detail.
really nice.
I mean, to get all of that, all of the necessary pieces in there, it looks so good.
So somehow, and this was interesting, it got the same character twice. So did it
for Geof Wedding?
I don't know, because the one thing I always try to make sure is that nobody gets, that we try not to get the same character or buyer in any of the same at least the same wave. And I'm just a little surprised, but so Ian did a great job on both of them. I mean, they feel distinctly different, both very fun. And I think some people have probably already got these in the mail, because I think Ian was mailing them on Monday. So we got those, and then look at this nice piece.
That's beautiful.
Very, very, very cool.
Wow. Yeah, I like Ian's work. I bought a piece of art from his Comic Art Live booth. So I got the magic piece that he posted. So very happy to do that and pick up something from him. Then Calypso.
Wow, cool.
Edge to edge Calypso on this one. Crazy.
And I mean, that's a piece of art. You can see that across the room. I mean, that is stunning.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that he
like 2.5
highlighted the mystery sketch. Comic Art Live 2025. He didn't draw over it or color over it. That's a nice touch.
Yes, left that there for us. And then nice Emma Frost.
Wow.
Yeah, he definitely, he mixes some ink wash work with some I don't know what he's using, acrylic paint or something here, because you can see the textures on some of the whites and whatnot. But I like it, I mean, it just adds a little bit, a level of detail that just adds, I don't know, I mean, it just gives it a little bit of pop. I like it. Very cool. Emma Frost says, Stephen Perez. Thank you. Yeah. We'll let Ian know. I owe him an email, actually. And then look at this Tigra. Oh,
Tigra.
Wow.
look at that, man. That came out fantastic. Yeah, see, yeah, love this. So thank you, Ian. This is Ian's first time doing Mystery Sketch with us. Of course, first time exhibiting in Hall-I. I think so as well. So I really admire Ian's work. I know some of the people in the chat have picked up stuff by Ian as well. So thank you, Ian, for doing this. And was that the last one? Yeah, that was the last one. All right. So Stingray's texting Ian right now. All right, now that I've got two more to go. First is Geof Isherwood. So Jeff's not here with us. I guess I could have tried to invite him, but I didn't. But I do ship Jeff's work because Geof is in Canada, and I know that when he shipped me these 5 pieces, it cost $80 to ship them here. So you can see why we do not have
Wait, $80 from Canada to the US?
I'm guessing he shipped them in some weird priority with insurance. I didn't really look at the label.
Or is that 80 Canadian? Because then that's about what it cost us to ship to Canada. If that's 80 Canadian.
Well, maybe I better double check that. I did, because if it's 80 Canadian, I'm only going to send him $25 to cover his shipping. I don't know. All right. So I haven't seen these, but I did pre-open the boxes because I didn't want to be wrestling with those a lot. So here, let me switch over to my camera. And where's this one here? Oh, nope, not that one. This one. All right. So we start off. We got a very nice Hellboy smoking a cigar. Now Geof has, I think, done. This is probably his 3rd mystery sketch, in a row. And Geof always does great work and turns everything around really quickly. So thank you, Geof, for doing these. So we got a Hellboy. All right. Now I'm not sure who this character is. I hope well, somebody will tell me who this character is. It's probably a DC character, except they've got a star on their chest. So, but I know it's not Captain America. So somebody help me here. Anyone? I'd have to go back and look at Jeff's list to see what the name of this character is. Oh, wait a minute. He did pencil it on the back. It says Samaritan. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Geof, for helping me out. Because
Stingray knows it.
Yeah, it's Astro City.
Oh, that's right. I think somebody requested any Astro City character was one of the one. Oh my gosh!
I was looking at it like I know who this character is. Why is it not coming to me? So.
All right. Well, I would be very happy if this were mine. It's not mine, but look at this Dazzler.
Ooh!
Oh wow!
Nice.
Oh my gosh!
That's
that
gorgeous.
Is unbelievable.
And he just got the old school feel in it too. Like it's just so good.
It's beautiful. I love the disco roller skates. I mean, my goodness, I love that. That's fantastic. Now this one, this one I think is actually Gwen's. Gwen ordered one mystery sketch, and I did not know that Geof got it. But she asked for Tony Stark in his armor, but without his mask on. She has a thing for Tony Stark. I don't know if this is like her ideal man or not, but this came out really good.
Very handsome.
So wow, yeah, Tony Stark, Iron Man. Yep, he even noted it on the back.
That facial expression, says it all.
I think she even said in it when she ordered it that she wanted him. I don't want to say looking sexy, but there was something in there that she wrote. I don't know. Maybe this is going to go up on her wall. I don't know. I hope she's not watching. And another good one here. We got a Storm with Thor's hammer. My goodness.
Wow.
So that's gorgeous. Well, thank you, Geof, as always, for putting the time into these. This is beautiful, and I always love the classic Storm costume, right? Perfect, worthy. She is the only leader worthy, says Marcus. Okay, right there. All right. Well, there were no Cyclops pieces in that one, so at least from the set that Jeff did, she's the only worthy leader of the X-Men. All right. So now we have the we're now on to Jiggy's team, right? And I've got a couple different packages here that came in, and but I'm going to bring in the team that's in the green room. I'm not sure all who is here. We've got Pat, Roy, Harvey, and I guess that's all that we have in here right now. Good evening. Thank you for being patient in the green room.
JP was supposed to.
Look, we even got Harvey's even doing some artwork while we're doing this. This is like the mystery sketch kickoff event all over again. What is he working on though? I mean, I'm gonna go full screen just for a second here.
Spider-Man?
I'm just working on some sketches that I have some pending sketches. So yeah, just a Spider-Man.
Well, you're not starting with the chest area, Harvey.
Yeah.
I just have to let you know that
Just-
that's a faux pas when you're doing anything. Not allowed to do that.
Just playing whatever I came up for the day.
Well, it's turning
So
out.
sorry, my kid is having a lesson. So sorry, but I'll be here online.
All right, sounds good. So I saw a question from Victor Ortiz. Were the mystery sketches artist choice or selected by the buyer? Victor, the buyer gets to select the character. They just don't know which artist ends up doing the work. So yeah, it's completely up to the buyer to pick the character. Some buyers will just say artist choice, let the artist do whatever they want. A lot of times too, the buyer will suggest like 3 characters or 2 characters and let the artist pick from that. So then, you really end up with a mystery. You don't know that you're getting a Savage Land Cyclops. You just make that an option. You may end up getting, a rogue Savage Land or something. You never know. But Victor, and we do these twice a year. We do them in the November and the May Comic Art Live events through CAF. All right, now.
Bill, for JP's backstage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where's JP? JP, there he is. JP, in the house.
Hello.
Did you get I played your mystery sketch theme song when we started the show.
Thank you so much.
We need a video of that. I mean, I don't know, you and the family, or maybe you and the whole next Comic Art crew. The next time you guys get together, you need to put together a video, and we'll put that up on the channel. That'll be like our PR
art choir.
Yes. But it's funny because I always, for whatever reason, I know we've had that theme song for the last couple of them, but I always forget about it when I go back to get the video clip with the question marks. I played that and I broke, I broke into a giant smile. So thank you for doing that.
That's for you. That's for the team. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it. So
Hey,
let's dive into some art, right? Let's see. Like I said, I know there's two packages here. Oh wow. All right. Let's see.
Don't forget to highlight yourself, Bill.
Oh yeah, no, I will. Don't you worry. And these are all it's so perfect. They're all 9x12s. A lot of times, Jiggy, when you when we get the shipment in, some of the artists do things a little bit on different sizes.
I was so happy that they were all 9x12.
It's easier to put them together in a package. All right, so let's get this thing started.
That is by Jethro Morales, and it's one of the Pirate Queen from Conan.
Yeah. I'm craving calamari now.
Yes, I'm sure somebody has said tentacles at least in the chat. No one has, but there you go. This is awesome, and and blue might not be the normal color that I would expect them to be, but it just works so well with this piece. I mean, this is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Oh, and another piece by Jethro here.
Wiccan.
Dang.
Yeah. Nice.
Love it.
Love the cape.
It doesn't show in the camera, but those yellow circles in the back are kind of like the.
Oh, you couldn't see that? Yeah, my
The
camera's
Doctor Strange magic detail.
right. There is a lot of detail in there. It's hard to see from the brightness from the There's no way I'm going to be able to tilt that. But either way, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Don says great colors on these. Yep, I would agree. And here's another one with great color as well by Jethro.
Woo!
Elise.
That.
The colors are so good.
Yeah. I'm feeling Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
That's beautiful. Oh, so we have a bunny girl on this next piece. So this is by Jim Jimenez.
Let's go, Jim.
It's really Jim's.
Jim has made this one his own. I mean, we always get a few bunny girl requests every show, and the artists get to kind of do their own thing, whatever their take on a bunny girl is. And so Jim's little traditional, I guess maybe Playboy Mansion bunny girl approach on that one.
Happy Easter.
Happy
John.
Easter. See. All right, so we got a set of Jim's pieces here. Here's another one. Look at that. Love the shadow in the background there. That's great.
Bloody amazing.
Oh man, I love Jim's work, and it was great getting to see him at OEX this past year.
He had a blast. And
I'm assuming this is
Jim and I were roommates.
What's that? Oh, you were roommates?
Jim and I were roommates.
Yeah.
From Twin Peaks.
Yeah, Laura Palmer, right? From
Oh, nice.
I think this is the first Laura Palmer that we've gotten, and Jim did a fantastic job on this.
Are there several Laura Palmers this round?
No, well, I think there was another Twin Peaks request.
Okay.
Because I did briefly, scan everything, but I don't remember what the other one was. But okay, we're into some JP artwork.
Let's go, Gigzilla.
What Gigzilla's been up to. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, that's so awesome.
There we go.
Ah!
You like that, Bill?
I do. Mole Man's one of my favorite, Marvel villains. I mean, come on. It's just, you almost feel sorry for the guy, right? It's like, but then you can't. Because, I mean, he controls all those darn minions and stuff, and he's just, he wants to take over everybody on the surface. But come on. This is fantastic.
Yeah. The Mole Man with the stalactites. That's our grade 3 lesson, the stalactites and the stalagmites.
That's awesome. Oh, this came out great. Look at that.
Nice.
I forgot the name of that robot, that cyborg. All I know is Usagi needs a villain, so it will be more dynamic. So just an extra.
Well, it came out amazing. And now, this next piece, I wondered who was going to get this one and if they were going to be able to accept it. And JP, you were up to the task. Now, this might have been the most unique mystery sketch request ever. And we will never see another one. Or, well, okay, I won't say that.
Never say never.
The art speak for itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have some idea who John Wayne is, but I have to do my research about the hotel, the motel, and everything. So, yeah, I surprisingly I enjoy doing this exercise. Yeah.
Yes, it was very, very specific. John Wayne by the pool,
relaxing by a pool at Apache Motel.
Yeah. So
that would be like an amazing T-shirt design. Like it just looks like it needs to be on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
I agree. And the thing is, I could not. I read it and I'm thinking, this might come back to me, and we might have to turn this one down because I just I couldn't picture what it was going to turn out like. But JP, you really did this request
Yeah.
with honor and integrity. This
Yeah.
is amazing
With
because I
an
don't think they asked. They
inflatable
didn't ask for the,
horse.
right. I was
Yeah.
gonna say they didn't ask for the horse in the pool though, right? As a floaty. That's just a nice touch.
Thank you. Thank you.
It came out really nice. The first time I saw that, like, JP knocked it out.
Oh man. All right. Oh, well, we got some pieces by Pat now, and one we got to see her work
Let's go,
on the
Pat Mai.
stream. This one we did not get to see you work on the stream, but
Woo!
it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Look at that.
Very
Yeah.
nice, Zealot.
Yeah. It's Zealot from Wildcat.
Lady in red
Yes, sir.
is dancing
I
with
really
me.
love doing this. Yeah.
Making JP break into song. That's gorgeous. Pat. I love that.
Oh, thank you so much.
And here's the one that we saw while we were doing the
Wow.
the kickoff event.
Yeah.
I love the texture.
Yeah. Thank you. This is Clayface from Batman. It's super, super fun. I don't know if anyone will notice it, but there are like 3 of his
Batarang.
yeah, in him.
Oh wow.
Oh, I see him now. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
And another one. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's Eternity from Marvels. I really
What was
had
the
fun with
hardest
this
one
one.
to do, Pat Mai?
For me, I really was challenged with Eternity initially because I was like, wow, how do you draw like the universe? Because I've never tried drawing astral bodies before. So I had like a first version of this, and then I was like, I don't like it. So I kind of I had to redo this, but I only finished the head when I was like, I'm not happy with it. Then I redid it, and then it came out this way, and I'm super happy with it.
Well, I'm very happy with the 3 you made.
Oh, thank you so
Same.
much.
And
But-
you also wrote a nice thank you on the back. It says, thank you for ordering a mystery sketch, exclamation point, Pat Mai.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, so I believe we got Rex next here.
Wow.
Dazzler.
Dazzling.
So cute.
And
There's
Jig, I
also
have
a
to say,
specific
I always
piece.
appreciate. I have to say, I appreciate the fact that you always write the buyer's name on the back of the pieces when they come in, and I'm sure I could figure it out, but you do make my life much easier.
Even with the sketch
Yeah.
cards, you'll see it. The very faint though.
All right, I will look very closely, but that one came out great. Oh, this next one's fantastic as well. Well, okay, I did not mean that to be a pun, but there you go. Look at that.
Woo. Nice.
Very, very nice.
Fantastic.
All right, now that is the last one from that box, and now I've got one other set here, and like you said, there's some sketch cards in this one too, I think. Yeah, we'll do the 9x12s first.
Did you see the ones I separated, Bill?
I did.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you for that. That was another reason for opening these up in advance. Now this piece, oh, that's right. This is by Land. This is the one that he was working on during the kickoff event as well.
Lizelle Van Helsing.
Wow.
Oh, that's so good. No, I forgot the name. People
Van
also thought it
Helsing.
was Zatanna.
Lizelle.
Oh,
That's yeah, I love this one.
the
And
wolves.
we were so happy that Lan actually joined the live stream. And I
It
said,
was a blessing.
I talked to Lan's daughter and said, like, he doesn't need to talk. He doesn't have to show his face. He just needs to show the art. It'll be a win.
Yeah, this is really nice. We'll tell Lan we appreciate the fact that he put the time into this one. This is gorgeous. Somebody's again, I mean, going to be really, really happy with that piece. And oh man, that's a Doctor Strange right there. That's awesome.
Woo!
Oh my
I
goodness.
think the guy is watching right
Super
now.
nice.
I saw his name.
See, I can't read the name on the back of it,
Yeah.
but well, then
Congratulations.
somebody in the chat should be very happy.
Yeah, super nice.
There he is. Hey, Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
Congrats.
That's oh, and wow, there's actually he had done it. He had done a drawing on the back, pretty detailed,
Mhm.
and decided to kind of pull back a little bit and show more
Oh,
of
wow.
Strange. So you get
That's the
that's a
alternate
twofer right
universe version.
there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that came out wonderful. Oh
It's
boy.
like a 2-for-1.
I can't-
Right?
So-
Is that the Spider one? Spider-Man?
All right, I'm showing it. I'll let Jiggy do all the talking on this one.
No, I'll let Marcus do the comments.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy. I don't know what was the exact request on this one
Yeah.
though, Jiggy.
It was Black Cat, and then he
That was
just
it?
gave
That-
that. Yeah.
Oh.
You know, you just never know what you're gonna get.
Yep. It's a mystery.
So good. Oh boy.
Miss
I
Ma'am.
think the title is in the back, Bill. Did he write it down? I'm sorry.
Geez. Oh,
Yeah.
no, MJ, forgive me.
Oh, that's the title. That's the concept.
Oh my gosh. Spider butt tattoo. Yep. Oh my gosh. All right. Yes. Thank you, Lan. All right, we have a piece by Franny here, and it's gorgeous. All pencils. Look at this
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Hey, Franny.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
And yes, that is going to Jill.
Wow. That's amazing. Well, Jill's going to be very, very happy. And oh, we're switching over to Roy here.
Let's go, Roy.
Look at that. You got a dark
Roy.
piece.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Roy.
Sizzling hot.
And that is also going to Jill.
Oh, wow.
nice.
Thank
Congrats.
you. Wow.
Very nice. Well, that makes it easy. I'll just get them bagged and get them ready to ship. Roy's got a few other pieces here. And Batman.
Oh,
Wow.
the
Roy
chains,
did a lot of
honey.
different styles for the mystery sketch. Can I ask why? Were you experimenting?
Yeah, I wanted to do something different for every piece. I think it makes it one to one. It makes it the piece more valuable for the commissioner.
Wow.
Great, Roy.
I think that's one of the things that's so powerful about the mystery sketch event is
Yeah.
it really allows artists to do that.
Yeah.
Look at that. I love the spider web in the corners.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great.
So
Nice.
he just saw Black Cat, Bill.
What's that?
He just saw
Oh.
Black Cat. Yeah.
The
This
other
was
side
right
of the
before
camera.
he reached out. Right.
Yeah.
Yes, his spider sense was tingling. All right. These are great, Roy. Thank you. All right. Now let's see. Oh, Edgar. Okay. Firestorm.
Nice, nice.
Ed Tadeo. Ronnie
Nice.
Raymond.
Gorgeous.
That came out really nice. And this next piece too. Some Winter Soldier knife action going on there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good Lord. Gorgeous.
Wow.
With the Rambo.
Detail.
Showing his inking chops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is really nice. Oh, we got a few of these, I think.
Yeah.
Battle Beast.
Battle Beast, yeah.
Battle Beast.
Edge to Edge as
Battle
usual.
Beast.
That's a great one. All right. Harvey. Harvey's up next. Okay.
Woo.
Oh boy. Look at that one.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Doggone. That's really,
Oh, God.
really nicely done.
An ad by Mysterio for the mystery sketches.
Yeah.
Very
Mysterious.
appropriate.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Harvey is he packs a lot into these pencil pieces. There's just so much detail in this one. That's phenomenal. And another one by Harvey.
Wendigo.
Oh, wow. The details. Wow, wow, wow.
I think that's going to Jerry. Is it going to Jerry Bourne?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Jerry Bourne. Yeah, congrats, Jerry. Okay, we got another one here by Harvey.
Harvey started with a face there, I'm pretty sure.
Of course.
Phalanx Psylocke.
Well, he has drawn Psylocke before. We do know that.
He has several times.
Yep.
A lot of times for the book.
Exactly. No, this is beautiful. Thank you, Harvey. All right.
Welcome, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
That has to be one of my favorite pieces for this mystery sketch. That is
Oh my
by
God.
Elmer Damaso. And the Green Goblin just came out really, really well. I love it. I
good.
wish I owned
That's
it.
so nice.
Yeah,
the
the colors
explosion on the
pop.
back, so good.
And of course, he added that manga style and
Yeah.
colors, everything. It just pops.
Yeah, that's really nice. And a black canary to finish off that set of 9x12s.
Nice.
All right, so now we get to look at the sketch cards. Let's see here, they were taped down. So I'll get these out of here. And Jiggy, I believe you mentioned that the another package is going out.
Yep, I'm
Early next
waiting for batch 2 from the other artist. So I should be mailing that out Monday and we can have another unboxing next week.
Yeah, well, I've
With a
got Friday
different set
night
of
open next
artists.
week. All right. It's like Christmas. Oh, wow. I guess somebody maybe requested Man-Thing a couple times because I see we got one here to start. I'm not sure how. I feel like I should go full screen on these because they're going to be smaller, and I know
Yeah.
my camera's not going to focus as well on these. But wow, and there's a lot here. Holy smokes! I forget.
That is
so
by
yeah,
Jim.
Nice.
I really should have a second camera set up for this, right? I'm going to remember that. So when we do this again, I will. I'll work out a system here where I can show these off of a second camera. But yeah, that's a really nice Man-Thing by Jim. Oh, and you did write the owner's name on the back of these.
Yep. That is King Ghidorah. Still out of focus though.
Yeah.
I scanned them anyway. I'll upload
Wait a
them
minute.
on.
Wait a minute. Let me just get this right. I'm going to put myself out of focus. I'm going to just adjust the camera here.
Ah,
I can't.
There we
now
go.
I can see it.
that
Is that
helps
better?
see.
It
I
was
think I can
better
zoom in.
earlier.
Here, look at that. Hey, now we're getting somewhere.
Hey.
Technology is
There you
Right?
go.
Oh,
All right,
perfect.
there we
let's
go.
go to the
Wow.
reference.
Yeah.
There we go.
Technology.
Hey, I don't need
Lord,
it.
yeah.
I should be showing these off 2 at a time. How's that? Like, there we go. Wow.
Go,
So
Jim.
nice. Nice.
Man, that is great.
Technology. Yeah, yes, Vito. JP got it right.
Wow, these are awesome.
There you go, Alberto.
Alberto got a few of these. Oh, wow, these are great. These are both by Jethro.
Yes.
This one could be Alberto's.
Could be.
All right, another one by Jethro, and then this one here is by Harvey.
Nice.
So definitely, I think that goes to Jeff Wedding.
That's cute.
Does it? I believe
Might.
well, I can't. Yeah, it is Jeff. Yeah, congrats, Jeff.
Mike Sitchy, they call it wallet power.
Wallet
sketch.
I love it. All right, here now. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so we have two more by Harvey.
Wolverine, Mr. Knight.
And then two painted pieces here by Edgar.
I can't believe
Wow.
he went full painting.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. With a
Amazing.
border too.
I should have done my nails before.
Now we're gonna look at it, Bill.
Lesson learned, everybody. You know, you never know when you gotta, maybe need to get that manicure done before a show. Personal grooming. Okay, and so I have another set here. So again, it's just like here, just so everybody can see. You wrapped them up really nicely.
So the mystery is all there.
Exactly.
Hand modeling 101, Bill. Come on.
I'm not
By
being away.
Everyday
I'm sorry to
Adams
say.
Comics.
All right, now I think I see it. We have another of the Archie commissions, I believe, here. Right.
It's by Roy.
Both of these.
wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cute.
Wow. And the Moon Knight came out great.
I'll tell you, whoever it was who was requesting Moon Knight from this mystery sketches is just getting so many incredible pieces.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a piece, another one by Roy, and then one by Rex.
Cheryl Blossom.
That's cute.
So good. Yeah, the Nightcrawler's awesome.
I know, Nightcrawler.
Oh wow. Hey, this one's. I got one for me.
Yep.
This one. So there's another one by Rex, another one by Lan. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. That is not.
Holy cow.
What did he have?
Happy
Did he
Bill?
have a magnifying glass while he was working on this one? My goodness. Shoot. Wow. Well, these are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Doggone it.
It's
Well, I'm gonna
practically
set
like a
this one
print.
aside.
That's so
Shoot.
good.
All right. Well, we have two more by Land. Gosh, wow. I mean, yeah, we went all out on these.
He did.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. And the next ones, you just keep getting better. Oh boy. Here, I'll show this one by itself. It's.
Holy.
I mean, look at that.
How does he do that?
Wallet power. Okay, Felix has wall power, so now we have wallet power. I'm telling you, that's a T-shirt right there. Hashtag wallet power. We'll have them ready for OAX next year. Holy moly!
Wow.
That is unbelievable. Lan, please thank Lan for participating in this.
I will do that.
Mystery sketch. Oh boy, these next ones are great. Okay. I love. Look at you.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, that's so awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So that's and okay. And this next one may be for Alberto, and it's awesome. It's really awesome. Look at that. That's almost like a Bruce Campbell Captain America. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, Griffin, that is City Boy.
Oh, is that this one? Wow. These are great. Oh, and on these, that's almost like there's like you put kind of a sheen on them, like a little shellac or something to make the colors pop. I don't know. Either way, they're amazing. Let me get out of this gigantic blurry self here and get back to that. That feels better. Wow. Well, that is that's all that we have, everybody.
Oh, can I show one? I don't want Marcus to be sad, so I will show this teaser for next week when I ship him out.
Okay, here, let me switch to
It is a Manic sketch card.
Mm.
Oh god.
Woo!
My.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
A Clockwork Orange. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Wow.
Doggone it. Man. Well, this is I'm speechless as always. I mean, this is we love the mystery sketch. Everybody from the beginning of the show showing off Veronica and Andy's work through Tatiana, Mark Hay, Ian Cinco, and now the next comic art crew, Geof Isherwood. All these pieces are just fantastic. I mean, they really are. I can't thank every artist and team that participated in the Comic Art Live 11 mystery sketch. I mean, you've outdone yourselves. I never think it can get better. It gets better every single time. So thank everyone who helped make this, so rewarding and successful. I hope that all the buyers are thrilled when they get these pieces.
Thank you, Bill, and thank you to all the commissioners.
Yeah, thank you, Bill.
Community. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bill.
Thanks
Yeah,
everyone
no,
for getting
always
the
fun to be
sketches and
on
cards.
this thing. And I'll let all the
Thank you
buyers
so
know
much,
that
Bill.
this weekend we're going to be packing all of the artwork from this, and we'll have everything in the mail Monday morning. So if you saw your piece in here,
That's
put a it's a mystery, Kazra. I didn't get to look at it till right now too. I know it was sitting right next to you while you were here. We were having the meeting with Tatiana. It was right there, and I stick to it, man. I like to be surprised when I get to see these too.
Commander in Beef is requesting, can we see what Harvey's sketching up close?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Let me switch over here to Harvey's camera.
Wow. Who's is that?
Woo! Holy.
Wow, that's almost done.
Yeah. Look at the details.
Knowing Harvey, that's not yet done.
Yeah.
Nice. Super
Only
nice.
about halfway through.
Shock.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shading. Oh my good lord.
Jeez.
That's beautiful, Harvey.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So sorry for my kids having a class story. Sorry.
Wow, it's amazing. But again, thank you, everybody. And so clearly we have another. I think I have a few more pieces coming in, but I have another package coming in from Jiggy's team that I should have this time next week. So you can probably anticipate that next Friday we'll be doing one more of these. And again, just to all the buyers out there, we appreciate you taking the adding this level of mystery to your convention sketch purchasing. It's fun, right? I mean, at the end of the day, I've done it since the beginning. Our family has. I mean, there's a lot of people who've put a lot of faith in here, and every time we do these, we get a lot of new buyers as well. And implementing, and bringing in the sketch cards, I think brought in a lot of new buyers as well. I think they're going to be thrilled. Hopefully, I think we're going to, do even more. So somebody asked how many. I know, like I said, I know we sold well over 300 mystery sketches this time around. So more than 100 of both sizes easily was what we did this time around, and hopefully we'll do even more next time, because these are just. I'm still looking at that Thor from Land Medina. That's too good. I'm going to be running in and showing this off to Maureen and my daughter Emma as soon as we're done here. But again, thank you, Jiggy,
No,
Tatiana.
thank you.
and the teams. This is such a pleasure to be able to host, and from all of us here at CAF, we really sincerely appreciate the support everyone gives to make this mystery sketch event that we get to do twice a year so fun. And like Marvelously Sketched just said, looking forward to November. Yes, exactly. But we will have another unboxing next week. But again, so thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on a Friday. It's not our usual night to do shows here, but we appreciate you hanging out with us and getting to see this unboxing. And if you didn't buy one and you got to see all these, don't miss out next November, because we'll be doing these again, and it's always a great time. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and have a great weekend too.